Well, Aaron, before briefing congressional leaders tonight on Capitol Hill, Secretary of State Marco Rubio told reporters that Iran posed an imminent threat to U.S. service members in the region. And he said that waiting to take action could have resulted in more damage. Take a listen.
We knew that there was going to be an Israeli action. We knew that that would precipitate an attack against American forces. And we knew that if we didn't preemptively go after them before they launched those attacks, we would suffer higher casualties.
The Trump administration has left the timeline for this operation open-ended, but also insisted today that this will not be a, quote, endless war. Secretary Rubio said their goal is not regime change, but that it is possible that the U.S. could play a role in what comes next for the country. President Trump has urged the Iranian people to take over their government following the death of Iran's supreme leader. And the president says their objectives include destroying Iran's navy, their missile program, and preventing Tehran from obtaining a nuclear weapon. The Pentagon expects that this effort could result in the loss of additional U.S. troops. They have not ruled out putting American boots on the ground in Iran down the road, although they say that is not their plan. The Trump administration held a closed-door briefing with the Gang of Eight tonight unpacking this strategy. Republican leaders emerged expressing support for the operation, while Democrats disputed the idea that there was an imminent threat here and questioned the administration's exit strategy.
I found their answers completely and totally insufficient. In fact, at least to me, that briefing raised many more questions than it answered.
The Commander-in-Chief, he is presiding over the completion of an operation that was limited in scope, limited in its objective, and absolutely necessary for our defense. I think that operation will be wound up quickly.
Now, the Trump administration is expected to brief all members of Congress on Capitol Hill tomorrow. This as lawmakers are also preparing to vote on a war powers resolution that seeks to limit President Trump's ability to launch further attacks on Iran moving forward. At this point, however, its chances of passage appear slim, Aaron.
Okay, so Jackie, obviously the whole region is now a bit unstable. State Department is urging Americans to leave several Middle Eastern countries. Can't imagine that that's going to be easy. Tell us more about that and how lawmakers are reacting to that news.
Yeah, Aaron, I mean, you're exactly right. Just to catch people up here, the State Department posted tonight that they are urging Americans in more than a dozen Middle Eastern countries to depart now, citing serious safety risks. They told Americans to use commercial transportation to get out, and they left a number to reach out to the State Department if they needed further assistance. Now, to your point, this is going to be challenging for many people because there are several major airlines that have already canceled flights in and out of the region amid the widespread exchange of fire that's happening in the wake of this operation. Republican leaders were not asked about this following that briefing tonight specifically, but Democratic Senator Mark Warner questioned whether there was adequate planning associated with this and the evacuation of Americans, given that the military buildup from the Trump administration in the Middle East was happening weeks prior to the actual strikes being launched, Aaron.
All right, Jackie DeFusco reporting live from Washington for us tonight. Thank you.